Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis 4. We're playing as Genoa. We're going for a custom achievement honest competition. All we have to do, just a tiny bit, keep Genoa the most powerful trade in the world while staying out of any overseas colonization, etc. shenanigans, and go ahead and take all of India. And we're working hard on that. We're pretty close to annexing Multan and Jampur. And, there's still some Bahmanis to eat and some leftovers over here. Currently attacking the Sadians, the Mongkong, because we want their stuff. We also became admin hegemon, whatever it's called. This one here, economic hegemon, which, if we pass some time, gives us really great benefits. The base benefits are kind of meh. But 25% goods produced, something we can gain? That's pretty nice. Still wish I would know how I get these. It's probably a huge army, and what's the naval one though? Well, I suppose a huge navy then. Does it do anything for us? More sailors. Artillery damage from back row is kind of neat. Most of it's garbage though. Province war score cost, it doesn't really matter. We got the one I really care about. Military one would be kind of cute. Probably need like 1,000 units for it. Lose mercantilism gain, trade steering for... No, we're not buying American. What? We're staying out of that colonial BS. Nothing like that. Good old Italian goods and Italian adjacent goods, right? Like Indian. Buy American. What does it look like? With this being a thing, kind of tempted to go and crunch the Sukkotayans. Just because I like the sound of a good crunching, honestly. Not because it's particularly useful. Crunch. Not the greatest sound, not the biggest of crunchings, but a crunching nonetheless. Makuria formed. That should be somewhere here-ish. Right? No. Where's Makuria? Oh. You know, Asia, Africa, it's all the same. As long as it's Italy. Gain a stab. Yes. Half price advisor. This game is such funny. Yes, such funny. Oh, you're having some rebel issues there, Bengal. That's so sad. I don't care. I don't want to lose monarch points, so this. Because clearly I don't have enough monarch points. Speaking of monarch points, Peter asked me in the comments to talk about innovativeness. Because I seem to be poo-pooing it in my videos, and he wanted to know the math behind it and whether his math was correct. And I'm happy to do that. Not here right now, but I think I'm gonna throw in a tiny little Excel video for those who care about these things. Where I do the math. I've done the math on stream before. Well, on stream. On video before. But it has always been back of the envelope, sort of extremely rough math full of assumptions. And I'm not unhappy about the idea of doing it properly. So I'm gonna take some time, prepare a spreadsheet, do the math, and then make a little video and talk to you about it. Or that's the plan, at least. Things can always happen. Solon. Thanks for the fish. Do I know where Solon is? I feel like I do. Yes. Haha. Look at my geomography. Tremble before my geogrammatic might. Geographic, I suppose. But That's not fun. Here come my cores. I didn't have to be worried about finishing the war before I do the cores. Could have attacked a bit earlier, I suppose. That means I have more provinces somewhere. It's probably here, where we don't have a trade company yet. Well, hello, the Burma Charter. Welcome to the fold. We just bring profits and peace around here. Profits and peace. And for those who put themselves in the way of profit, well, there can't be peace. It's just logical, right? Just makes sense. Don't know how much I gain here from piecing out Sukhothai, as opposed to just keeping them dead. Loose lips. Netherlands taking Flanders. What a freaking surprise. Honestly, these are the real offenders around here. Calling themselves a republic. Huh. I say. Speaking of, still haven't seen the revolution spawn yet. Any centers of revolution. It'll be interesting to see whether we have that happen before the end of the campaign or not. And whether we actually get the chance to become revolutionary in time. Again, it seems unlikely, but would be inclined to try it out if we do get the chance. Did we just learn about that? Did you tell us twice? Are his lips so loose that we get told twice? A message so nice, you told it twice? Come on, the siege. Get crunching. Tropical wood. That might come in handy. Katha. Down goes Dong. You're into leaving, you are. Good girl. Now, I could look for like trade power or something, but it's honestly not the most useful thing, seeing how spread they are between different trade nodes. I think I'm happy to just get rid of them here. And that seems fine PC wise, unless you have like an ally I need to get rid of, and you don't. Give me like 5 ducats. Reason? None, really. Down goes Lana. You folks can already go home, and I think this... Nah, you need to sit in the Bengal Delta. Somebody else... No, these folks might have to find another place, like Falabat. As a home province. And we've already won this war. I don't think I'll piece out Sukhothai, honestly. For no other reason than the travel time is so long and there's so little to gain there, that I just want to piece out Mongkong and be done with it, because we have other wars to do and we need to get that coring timer started. So we can actually do those wars, right? We don't need tons of your stuff, do we? No, we only need stuff up to Sadia. Honestly, with it being 1718 and Bahmanes truce being essentially over, I might want to go and just take these 3 provinces. Now, coring is going to take the same time, so it's probably not going to matter. But it might. And I really don't gain anything from taking more here. I'm sure I gain more land in the Burma trade node. Which is money. God, Mongkong's a 34 development province. And money's nice. We're trying to get more money here, but there's not a ton of money in Burma anyway. Don't think that's worth it. Nah, let's just take the minimum here. And then ask him to not become my vassal, no. Just transfer that trade power. Steal that trade, maybe? Yeah. And pay those war reps. Yeah. Maybe transfer trade is smarter. I am steering from here. Yeah. And I don't think that counts towards my trade power from provinces, unfortunately, for the extra merchant. But it'll be fine. How's prestige looking? We could actually use some. Let's end a rivalry at random. And that'll be that. Thanks a bunch. Bye. Core the Shenazzle. Anything here relevant for coring? I don't think so. Well, ignore coring distance, sure, but it's not actually relevant here. No. Call. And then do we just go with... I think I might just go with Napoleonic warfare. Just make the crunching even crunchier. Even more crunchy? Sure. Yeah, let's get you home. And let's get you home. And let's get you home. I do wonder if the Bengalese are going to join the war against Bahmanis. With all those rebels in there and having been beaten up, they might not. I mean, I'm going to spend money for stuff. That's not a question, is it? In Azov, canals and turnpikes. I would really like to build the real canal. Canal? But I think this canal is still a tech away or two. 26. Wait, 25. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's close. As is another idea group. I talked about getting Diplo ideas earlier. We're so close to fully annexing or completely annexing our subjects here that we don't actually need Diplo ideas anymore. So I'm not sure what my new idea group is going to be. We'll have a look. Did I check these things? Not in a while, apparently. Puny. Oh, I love that name. It's just so puny. Alright. Coring is, I believe, happening even if I can't see it. Annex, integrate, buildings. Coring, there you are. There might be Bengalese cores on this, but they're not. Excellent. And ideally, Bengal doesn't join here. They do, though. Just because they hate me so much. They really can't afford it. But they just hate me too much. I'm gonna go imperialism. I have an army at Hormuz's doorstep for once. So you don't need to worry there. Go. And then plan is to immediately piece out the Bengalese, if I can. As fast as possible. So we can get that truce timer ticking. And otherwise just march into these folks land. Let's give you the guy with the tons of pips. And I should try to make use of my Napoleonic warfare if I can. So stack up a whole crud-ton of cannons and stuff. At least that would be the idea. Wouldn't mind having a leader here, honestly. Scrap the good one. Yeah, sure. Crunch. Can't remove the good one now, but it'll be fine. Where are you going? To Sonargon. I mean, I'd be glad to meet you. Lose prestige, definitely. Grab yourselves a leader. We want Siege Boy? Siege Boy is marching towards that place, so kind of no. Let's grab this person. Go crunch around here. I think I just took it from there. Just medium good. It the general. Yeah, I actually want to chase you to Chan now. I didn't. I wanted to take the fort so I can move the general, or the fort, it's the province. So I can move my general. 16 artillery would be nice. So let's take these 5. Shift C. Did Shift C do what I wanted to do? Kinda did. Didn't that normally just select the cannons only? When you hit the C button to detach cannons. Did I somehow modify the behavior of detached cannons by moving it to another button? That seems weird. Sure. But is it talking about buttons? It's so funny. It's not very funny. You, Giovanni Battista, get your butt over here, and you take that Bengalese capital of Chittagong, and then Shirley. Don't call me Shirley and all that. These folks are going to be willing to leave the war. Yeah, I want Giovanni Battista over there. Let's just hire another dude. It'll be fine. Can't run with so few generals, really. Because I don't like it. I can. You saw me do it. I just don't like it. Alright, Napoleonic Warfare. Something. Guilds. Down goes River Canta. Thanks to a bunch of Napoleonic cannons. Let's have you folks deal with the Mandla then. You start doing these things. You really just want to hunt down these folks. France sold Cotentin to Brittany. Gee, France. Burgundy's still alive. What are you doing? Why are you so bad? What's going on around here anyway? How many Hormusian troops are there? 67,000. Okay. I was thinking that I might want to start sieging down Fasa. But with there being 67,000 people around, I might just grab a bit of backup before I do that. You over there. It's quite a walk, I'm sorry. But might as well get going. Well, that's a lot of sieges. That's a lot of sieges. Crunch. And I don't know, don't even crunch. How close are the Bengalese to leaving anyway? Oh, they're already in. Good. Ready for themselves? Yes. White peace? Yes. Shortest truce possible. Go. We might even have reduced the truce timer here. Might. Pretty much might not. There. Don't think I need all the armies to beat up the Bahmanis. That's the only one. No, we're also fighting Hormuz, of course. But other than the Bahmanis and the roads, what did the Romans ever do for us? This. I think I just lost a general. I think in Devarakonda. I clicked through the pop-up, but I think this is what happened. It's not the biggest of deals. You chase these folks out. Did you buy? Yeah, they bought a mercenary company. A cheap one even. How disappointing. Buying the cheap mercenaries. What are you, poor? Lost the cardinal again. To some shenanigans. Down goes Mandla. You're supposed to... Actually, you're not. Well, but you probably will... No, it won't be necessary even after we take land. Overextension will not hurt us in any way, shape or form here. Well, not regarding unrest, that is. So, what's left to do here? You're still chasing those mercenaries. Not very well, but they're running to an island, which seems like a relatively sub-smart idea. Oh wait. Something ordered military access. I'm like, ooh, something happened. Click there. I do kind of wonder what the ratio is between messages I miss, even though I should really have looked at them, and messages I look at, even though I really shouldn't. It's probably pretty sad. There you go. Yes, I can technically be sure. Can technically be sure. Sure. Be carpet sieging a lot more efficiently here. I might do it with this army a little bit. Like that. Being able to do this, I really don't understand why I would want the carpet siege feature they added. Not the way they added it in Leviathan. Just doesn't make any sense to me. But I talked about this ad nauseum, so let's not do that again. You're running away. I don't like that. Let's follow you. I mean, they were questioning the almighty and all-knowing Merchant Republic. How dare they? Speaking of questioning the Merchant Republic, how dare you do it? Those poor mercenaries. It's not a mercenary republic. Well, it kind of is, right? We're still running a bunch of our mercenaries from ages ago, when manpower was actually a problem. Remember that? Remember when we had manpower problems around here? And those stab cost problems? Oh my, we had such issues with stability cost early on. All that's a thing of the past. Speaking of bimba boats. You might hit naval hegemon just because I built a ton of trade boats. Assuming that it's related to the amount of boats you have. And not some other naval measurement. Let's get you off here. And if we could just piece out these Hormusians, which at least I have folks here now to take Fasa. Man, having my Mediterranean Navy be able to go to over here would be such a game changer in these wars. I mean, it's not like it's ever been an actual problem, but it's certainly annoying. Speaking of your transports, right? And you are some sort of combat fleet. Get upgraded. Are you all that I have in the forms of combat fleet? Other than those 8 heavies I have? No, there's a bunch of folks hunting pirates over here, which is actually not super necessary anymore. I mean, sure there's some pirates here, but nothing relevant. Let's get you home. Maybe upgrade it. Save some cannons. Not save some cannons. Save some sailors. How do you do this? I mean, by tricking me. But I mean, it's a very hard trick to do. You just need to wait for me to not pay attention. It's very difficult. Giovanni Battista, get over there. Do like your namesake and crush some folks. Although, unfortunately, Mr. Bonaparte is not very good at sieging, which makes very little sense. Now, you. 34, 38, and 10 cannons. So you actually full on most things. Except for cannons. But you were probably a 10 cannon stack in the first place. Yeah, keep withdrawing from that public life. Sure. Good thing this isn't Crusader Kings, or somebody would claim that it's extremely boring that I keep doing the same decisions for my characters. And I understand. But what am I supposed to do when it's, you know, optimal? Or at least feels optimal. Let's get your Shevaks upgraded to Archipelago frigates. Is that the highest level galley? I feel like it is. Kind of surprising that we're this late into the game already. The Brits want military access. I mean, sure. I'm no monster. I wish this told me what I need to do to become Hegemon. Okay, this is half a stack. Where's the other half? I mean, you're something, but you're not half a stack. Oh, I'm gonna add you and see what happens. And I'll get you out to Katak. Oh, these are both mercenaries, so you're probably actually joined by these. Mercs out. Mercs out. I did have incomplete stacks around here, at least one. 5, yeah, get that separatism. Don't want to lose my hard-earned government reform progress. Oh, but I'm very much looking forward to the minimum authority bonuses here. That's going to be quite nice. We already have 10%. What? Oh. They tricked me again. They're making me not pay attention. Apparently I had a 1 stack over there. I hope that was a 1 stack. They're so smart. They just rely on me being me. It's so clever. Bunch of mercenary companies are no longer available. Oh, because we had that bonus for mercenary companies happening. We're more available, and that's over. Yeah. Keep throwing those smart insults, 3 leagues. Where are you going? To Crimean. Let's go to Kata. Now we got to Crimean, okay. Just want to make sure they log in before we do anything else. You still didn't ask for military access to the Mamluks. You're a freaking smart person. I hate it. 50 something. How do we feel about peace? Same as always. Same as always. You're just not into it. Yoink though. And they both happened at the exact same time. Awesome. That Genoa. Yeah, don't put the text over there. You can put it over here. Where it belongs. Genoa. And that just randomly gave me a bunch of stacks here that have no morale, which could have ended up being very sad, but it wasn't. A green option? Yeah. If I give you these 42 folks, do you become a stack then? Seems like a thing that could happen. And if I took these 27 and 8 and put you into that army, then maybe you also become an army. And there'll be some divergences from the optimum. But I think we should be quite able to deal with that. When it comes to it. Did I inherit you as well? I did, didn't I? Well, just use you to fill up other things if necessary. How about that piece, though? No. I mean, ooh. I do have a decent navy now, don't I? Let's not have more than 20 cannons. And let's not have more than 40 people. So these are leftovers. And that's why I join you. Right, with the boats I've been stealing and stuff. These extra carracks, which really should be repaired and, more importantly, upgraded. Ideally, we do it the right way around. So upgrade first, repair afterwards. Protect trade in Bengal. There you go. Not Venice. Once more? I think once more is okay. 57 is a bit dicey, but are you like nuts? You're actually very good. That's an 8-pip starting candidate. As opposed to the normal 6s. At the cost of 5 tradition. Things I like the separatism reduction on this guy. We don't super need it. It doesn't really matter. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Let's take that beloved relative. Which is also 57? No, he's 46. It's a bit old. But alright. We just had heavy attrition on some boats somewhere. For a microsecond. I don't understand why that would happen. Huh. Well. Let's have a quick look at a PSD, and I'm gonna put a cut into this here video once more. Anything relevant left in Bengal? It's hard to see. Well, Golconda is certainly relevant. Being a trade, center of trade, and I think it's also like a gem place or something. Looks like it used to be a gold mine, but isn't anymore. I think something along those lines. Alright, these are the centers of trade. Everything else we can just do according to our gusto. And I could look into tricking things. Get these Malvan separatists to fire. Cut them off like here. The Malvans will walk into my land, so that's gonna be not great. Might work, but it's not great. What about these folks? Summer Balpur doesn't really have cores on me. Has cores over here. Patma, Sonpur, Samanalpur, and Kalahari, and Jaipur even. Ah, but I'm taking Samanalpur. Whatever. Let's cut this off just in case it works. And otherwise just take some land somewhere. Until we had that overextension limit. Let's not take the capital for reasons outlined before. What? Really? What happened? Why is my overextension so much lower than my Wasco cost around this time? This time around. Atom efficiency. What's the Wasco cost though? I want to see the overextension math. Guess it doesn't show me. Oh, well, it's interesting. But we're not going to be able to take it right now because we don't have the Wasco for it. So maybe this is the one time we actually need to piece out these folks. and maybe this navy can just do it. But not this episode. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then you might just want to do that in the comments section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.